She's a sexologist. She's a sex educator and best-selling author, going on 2 decades. She's also known as America's pleasure coach.
Right.
With about 2 or 3 websites we'll let her tell you about. Let's welcome Dr. Sadie Allison to our show.
Hi, Sadie.
Good morning. Good morning, guys.
How are you?
Doing fantastic. Excited to be talking to you and spreading the love for Valentine's Day, which is just next week already.
Right.
You're too kind.
We were talking about that with
But you're cheating on us. I see you all the time on Instagram. You're on every radio show in the freaking country, so don't lie to me. One quick thing really before you get into our listeners always ask, whenever you talk to a lady about sex on the air, like, is she hot? I'm like, yep, she is. I don't know what to tell you. It makes it worse for them, I think. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're sweet. You're sweet. Well, I do have to share my love, but I'll tell you that you guys are my very first interview to launch my radio tour for this Valentine's Day season.
Beautiful. Excellent.
She's pretty excited about her CBD lube.
Tell us about that, because I know a little bit about CBD, enough to be dangerous. Let's talk.
Oh, awesome. You do? Okay, so CBD is, my new company is called GoLoveCBD.com, and it's a sexual wellness line of products, and my very first one is an intimate lubricant for couples to use during intercourse.
Sure.
And CBD, as you probably know, it's got anti-inflammatory properties. It's a natural relaxer. It calms the mind. So really what this does is, first of all, it helps alleviate any pain that women might have. And a lot of women out there, 3 out of 4 actually will experience pain. And this is from things like dyspareunia, vaginismus, all kinds, endometriosis, postpartum, things that aren't sexy, but it's going on. And so a lot of women are looking for a solution so they can make love to their husbands again.
While we're talking about this, let me tell people, don't buy this stuff in a gas station. That's not the stuff. It's not real. It doesn't have the real properties in it that you need. And from my research, I work for a company on the side that sells the stuff, and we sell the goods. I'm not going to get into it because it'll turn into a plug, but the active ingredients in it are something your body already creates, and the more you take of it, the better it is. It's one of those few things that you can take into your body where the more you take, the better it works for you.
That's right. You're absolutely right. That's called the endocannabinoid system, and it's a natural system that everybody already has, and it absorbs the CBD and supplements it. And what's cool is it's also a vasodilator, so it can support blood flow to your genitals. So for men and women, this is a pleasure product, too. So not only do you have like a really nice, clean water base, I actually made it with a PhD scientist and spent 2 years researching all the ingredients. So I wanted to make sure I had a really high-quality, clean formula, and with 200 milligrams. So you probably know that's actually a pretty substantial amount, but it'll actually give you the effects you're looking for.
How do I stop blood flow to my genitals? Because it's really ruining my life.
If you could tell them that'd be
That's right.
Please go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, so a lot of people have this misconception about lubricant that it's just for guys who self-pleasure, but nowadays, more and more people realize it's just about having more enjoyable, more comfortable lovemaking. And I'll tell you personally, I've never had an issue in the bedroom when it comes to natural moisture.
I bet you haven't.
Okay.
And there's a reason I'm a sexologist. But so after 2 years of trying all the different formula versions that we made, that we were testing, I was like, oh my God, I didn't even realize how much more better sex could be when you use lube. I didn't even realize that, and I'm a sexologist. So I didn't need it, but it actually makes it better. So
I'm taking both tubes of that.
So you're maximizing.
Valentine's Day is all about trying something new, right? People ask me, like, well, what do I do? There's the expensive dinners and date night and all that, but it's like you don't need to do all of that to make it special. Women just want to know that you're thinking about them, first of all, and that you're paying attention to the little things they like.
This is on my list. This is on my list, Sadie, because chocolate-covered strawberries is you give that to a lady and you're basically saying, I didn't think about you at all this year. It's
you want to get creative. Yeah, Boston chocolates and the flowers, that's traditional, and that's okay, but I always say go for something she's not expecting and something that's going to benefit you guys with intimacy, because that's what this is all about, right? It's about reconnecting, about experimenting and trying new things, and really getting back in tune with your lover and making that a priority, too.
We're talking to Dr. Sadie Allison, a sexologist and sex therapist. This has nothing to do with your products, but the guys, do we really need to have a half-hour conversation before the lovemaking starts?
Oh, boy.
I understand it's an aphrodisiac for women. Like they want to talk and...
Well, you know, the brain is the biggest sex organ we have. So as men are very visual and physical, women are very cerebral and mentally intimate. So some talking helps, but you know what? If you're not a big talker, there's a lot of foreplay that you can do that's actually fun and facilitates interaction. So it doesn't have to just be a conversation. For example, I don't know if you've gone to ticklekitty.com, but as usual, I have my annual Valentine's Day kit that I curate, and I have 6 pleasure items for couples to have like a whole evening of fun. And there's products for men, there's products for women, and there's a foreplay game. It's a candy sex game that actually tells you little foreplay things that you can do together based on the candy that you pick out of the box.
Can you call my wife and tell her to stop making jokes during foreplay? I'm not sleeping with Jerry Seinfeld here. I don't know why it turns her on to make jokes for a half an hour. I'm like, can we please stop it?
That's funny.
I bet you don't mind as long as, you know, the outcome is there. Right?
You're right.
You can say whatever she wants.
Now, listen, all this, we were talking about it this morning. Erykah Badu just came out with an incense that smells like her vagina. Gwyneth Paltrow just sold out of her candles. Are you going to get into the vagina scent business? Because I'm selling Lou's Wang smell. Lou's Wang smell coming to a store near you soon.
I thought about making a vagina-scented lubricant before, actually, that you mentioned that.
You can't even go to somebody's house. Everybody's house smells like vagina smell.
Or a vagina perfume.
Oh, my God.
Or just don't wash your face in the morning and you're good.
I invented a new thing. It's called tacos and cheek play. You just rub your butt cheeks against each other and eat tacos.
Really?
Yeah, it's big time.
You're a Mr. Romance over there. Katie, before we...
Katie's, Dr. Sadie.
Dr. Sadie. Before we let you go, give us your websites again. Tell us your websites again so people can click on there.
Sure. So for the CBD lube, it's called golovecbd.com. And it's a really wonderful product. I'm really proud. We did a lot of research on it. It's dermatologist tested, lab certified, really high quality product. And then ticklekitty.com is where you can get my Valentine's Day kit with all the sex toys for a full night of fun and foreplay and romance. And I have some really great toys in there. There's a G-spot toy called Queen G.
Yeah. Either an evening or a half hour, whichever comes first.
Or all year long.
Right. Sadie, we're always looking for like correspondence for different topics. If something pops up, we cool being text buddies. I swear, I'm not going to get weird. I'm done with sex.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'd be happy to come on anytime.
All right, cool.
That would be great.
So Ethan's got your number. Yeah. Right. So I'm going to text you later, and then
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And feel free to follow me on Instagram at Dr.
I already do.
All
right. So no, say it again. I messed up your plug. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hey, no problem. So ticklekitty.com is where you can check out my high-end Valentine's Day pleasure kit.
Right.
And then the other site is golovecbd.com for the lube.
There you go. You're the best, Sadie.
Dr. Sadie Allison. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Hey, to you too.
Have a good time.
Bye-bye.
All right.
There you go.
All righty.
Bye.
There you go.